30 days. 1 month of waking up, training, eating, recovering, and living exactly like a professional elite athlete. No days off from the protocol, no negotiating with myself, no excuses. And what happened to my body and my mind over those 30 days was something I genuinely did not see coming. The first week was a reality check. Elite athletes do not just train hard, they train with a level of intentionality that most people never experience. Every session has a purpose. Mobility work before training. Activation drills before loading. Nothing random, nothing mindless. Week 1 taught me that the gap between average training and elite training is not intensity. It is intention. Average people go to workout. Elite athletes go to execute a specific plan with a specific goal for that specific session. Nutrition was the first major shift. Every single meal had protein. Carbohydrates were timed around training. Water intake was consistent throughout the day. And the most surprising discovery of the entire 30 days. Elite-level eating is not complicated. It is not expensive superfoods or complicated protocols. It is simple whole food eaten consistently at the right times with the right portions, repeated every single day without negotiation. The discipline is not in knowing what to eat. Everyone knows what to eat. The discipline is in actually doing it when you are tired, busy, and 100 other options are available. Week 2 introduced the hardest challenge. Recovery. Elite athletes protect their recovery sessions the same way they protect their training sessions. Structured rest. Cold exposure. Breath work. 30-minute mobility sessions on what they call off days. And sitting still for a deliberate recovery protocol when your brain wants to either push harder or do nothing is genuinely one of the most uncomfortable things about this lifestyle. That discomfort taught me something critical. Recovery is not the absence of work. Recovery is work. The body adapts during rest, not during the training session itself. Keep recovery, and you are quite literally leaving your results on the table. Sleep was the single biggest change of the 30 days. 8 to 9 hours every night. Same sleep time, same wake time, no variation. No screens an hour before bed. By week 2, the difference in performance, focus, and energy levels was not subtle anymore. It was dramatic, and it raised an uncomfortable question. How many people are grinding through mediocre workouts on broken sleep and wondering why their body refuses to change? Sleep is not a lifestyle preference. For athletic performance and body composition, it is a non-negotiable tool, the most powerful recovery tool that exists, and it is completely free. Week 3 was where the psychology shifted. Something that started as a strict protocol began to feel like a natural structure. The early morning sessions stopped feeling like sacrifice and started feeling like the foundation the rest of the day was built on. The nutrition choices stopped feeling like restriction and started feeling like information I was giving my body. And I began to understand why elite athletes speak about their routines differently than regular people do. It is not discipline for them anymore. It is identity. This is simply who they are and how they operate. By week 4, I stopped comparing myself to where I started and started observing how differently I was moving, thinking, and recovering compared to the beginning of the month. The physical changes were visible, but the mental changes were more significant. The tolerance for discomfort had increased. The ability to stay consistent without relying on motivation had grown, and the understanding of what my body actually needed versus what my mind wanted in any given moment had become much sharper. 30 days in, here is the actual truth. Elite athletes are not superhuman. They are not living on a different planet from the rest of us. What separates them is the non-negotiable commitment to the fundamentals: sleep, nutrition, intentional training, protected recovery, applied every single day regardless of how they feel. That consistency, compounded over months and years, is what builds extraordinary results. Not a secret program, not genetics. Consistency applied to the basics, without exception. You do not need to be a professional to live like one. Start with sleep. Lock in the nutrition. Train with purpose, not just effort. Protect your recovery like it is part of the job, and repeat it the next day. That is 30 days of living like an elite athlete summed up in one sentence. Do the basics better than everyone else, every single day.